Andrew Lessman in the house. His last show until September. Until September, we're not going to see our dear friend Andrew Lessman until then, so it's our time to stock up. What a day you've had, closing in almost 50,000 today's special healthy hair, skin, and nails already ordered today.
Way beyond expectation, anticipation, what we anticipated. But as I was just saying to Colleen, we make sure that we always hold back capsules. So, and we bottle them up based upon how the orders continue to flow in at the end of the day. So we've had to load in additional quantity in our large sizes, but we're good, and we should be good through the end of the show, but I don't think we'll have enough to last till midnight. So,
wow.
But we last till 11 o'clock. That's all we need to do.
All righty, let me show you what the choices are, and in case you have not seen this offer yet today, it happens once a year. One time a year, we bring you one of Andrew's absolute all-time best-selling products, top seller, top reorder, lowest return rate product in the entire brand of Andrew Lessman, in the entire HSN world. This is one of our most popular products, and I'm gonna show you what we get to do for our last chance. Our last time is happening right now in this show, so we'll show you. You're choosing right out of the gate if you'd like to order a 60, a 180, a 360, or a 720. So you choose the size you want. Note, this size goes away after this visit. The pricing is expiring at midnight tonight. This is the biggest, best value ever in the history of healthy hair, skin, and nails. Why? First of all, lowest price ever, but it's never been on 5 flex pay before. So not only are you getting, for example, the 720, if you take 2 a day, and the recommended dosage is 2 a day, if you take 2 a day, you have a year's supply. That's about $3.50 a month for one of the most amazing beauty products you will ever use. And that's the beauty of it. It helps your hair, your skin, and your nails all be healthier and grow better and look better. And that's the key. So that is the 720, reminding you that that one by itself, you are saving $130. $130, boom. And please note, and as I was saying, these flex pay where it says 4, as I just mentioned to you, it's now 5 flex on everything today. So take advantage of that extra savings. Normally the 180 we sell for $69.90. For an additional $20, we are quadrupling the amount. So this is your chance to stock up and try a remarkable product. Thousands, over 4.5 thousand perfect reviews on a beauty product. That never, honestly, that never happens. I mean, that's just ridiculously popular, and people are so excited to buy a beauty product and see the kind of results that you are going to see. It has to kind of thrill you to know that people are passionate about discovering healthy hair, skin, and nails because you get such great results.
So when I read the reviews, I can't help but get goosebumps when I read the reviews. And it's a product that, again, almost 6,000 reviews, but about 4,500 or so are 5-star reviews.
Right.
Over about almost 80% are 5-star reviews. Over 90% are positive reviews. And the reviews are inspiring. And that's why I always, more than listening to me talk about this product, I encourage you to read the reviews. The science is clear. I'll go through some of the charts on the science, that the ingredients in this product, in fact, if you look at folks who have challenges with their nails or hair or skin, you're going to find marginal deficiencies or insufficiencies in biotin. I'll read the scientific quotes talking about that. So our hair, skin, and nails and their condition is directly connected to our nutritional condition. The availability of key nutrients determines our ability to grow our hair, skin, and nails. Not our macronutrients, but really the micronutrients. Those micronutrients are critical to our hair, skin, and nails. Our hair, skin, and nails, most of us just think of it as being sort of a secondary system in our body, not an important system like the cardiovascular system, our heart and circulation, or our nervous system, our nerves and our brain. But our integumentary system, that's our hair, skin, and nails. That's the largest system in our entire body. It's the largest system, and it's given an incredibly important responsibility. It has to protect us from the outside world. It helps us keep moisture in. It helps keep things out that we don't want coming in. So our hair, skin, and nails plays a critically important role. To us, it plays a different role. To us, it determines how the rest of the world sees us. So that large organ system, the larger system than our cardiovascular system, again, a larger system than our nervous system, it also has another problem or another responsibility. It always grows. it never stops growing. It's growing every moment of every day of our lives. So that kind of size combined with that kind of demands for constant growth gives it very unique nutritional requirements. And those unique nutritional requirements, those allow us to create a product that can make a visible difference. Because as we get older, the critical requirements of that system becomes visible to us. We see the changes that happen with our hair, our skin, our nails. I was joking earlier that the integumentary system, our hair, skin, and nails, if you analogize it to various times in our lifetime, it's like an adolescent. If our circulatory system, our nervous system are more mature systems, they maintain themselves. Whereas the integumentary system, our hair, skin, and nails, it's constantly growing, it's constantly hungry. It has enormous demands. So those are the demands that healthy hair, skin, and nails provides for. And it's those demands that are so clear based upon the science that allows us to make a product that works and works so consistently that you could look at the reviews and see how passionate they are, how almost unanimous they are. And we always joke about how in this country it seems like we could almost never agree about anything. But this product really goes to the core of who we are as human beings because it goes to our biochemistry. And no matter how different we might think we all share the same biochemistry. Believe it or not, we all do. And that biochemistry is where this product goes to work, which is why it works so consistently and why the reviews are so consistent.
Exactly. Men love this as much as women love this. It doesn't matter your age. A lot of women in their 20s start taking it. A lot of women in their 90s are taking it. So that's the beauty. So it doesn't matter your age, your nationality, whether you're male, female, everybody benefits from healthy hair, skin, and nails. If you are just stopping in, we had a lot of channel surfers on Sunday night, so we're glad you found us because this is an exciting today's special. It's one of our biggest of the year, closing in at almost 49,000 already spoken for. We've already had to restock it. We're down to the final few thousand bottles for the entire visit. If you have any major credit card right now, we will send you 720 capsules. The reason we encourage you to go here, obviously, you order whatever works for you, whatever works for your budget. This one is $18 a month on FlexPay, $17.99 a month. The beauty of ordering this one is now you're set for a year. This is your 1 year full supply. We do not normally stock this size. It will be the first to sell out tonight. It was completely sold out. We had to restock a few extra for you, our evening viewers. So please note that also the 360. These two sizes are by far the most popular. So if you want either of these, we have the final few hundred in the 360, the final few hundred in the 180. We were able to stock some extra in the 720. But bottom line is that if you've not ever tried it, there are other products that claim to do what this product does. Andrew was the first 23 years ago to launch a healthy hair, skin, and nails product. So you see other products that have similar names, have similar claims. This is different. This is, if you're going to spend your money and take a healthy hair, skin, and nail supplement, this is unequivocally the one you want to be taking for a myriad of reasons. There is a world of difference in what you're taking here. 5,000 micrograms of biotin per serving. You are going to notice a difference. And if you don't, return it. But I will say, you know, we have all these great beauty brands at HSN. I love beauty. I'm sure you do too. I'm not giving up any of my beauty creams or beauty serums or all the things I love to use. But I will say this. This works differently than anything we do topically to our hair, to our skin, and to our nails. It's after the fact. Once our hair is grown, it is what it is. We have to deal with what we have. Same with our nails, same with our skin. When you give your body the ingredients to grow better hair, to grow better nails, to grow better skin, you are going to see a remarkable difference in whether you're wearing makeup, whether you have your hair done or not. You're just going to have better results, a better canvas, no matter what you decide to do. But the bottom line is, you won't know until you try it. So you get to spend $18 right now. We'll send this to you. We have a 30-day return policy. Love it or return it. I am 100% confident you will love it because it's one of our lowest return items of all time on HSN. People love this product because it works. It's a beauty product that delivers. And that is what is exciting about it, because we always say we're all different. I like different beauty lines that you may like. I have different skin. You know, we're all different. But when it comes to healthy hair, skin, and nails, we are all exactly the same. As Andrew teaches us, the biochemistry here, the way these ingredients work to give our body what it needs to manufacture better hair, skin, and nails is exactly why you see such a remarkable difference when you take it. What I think is amazing, I've been working with Andrew for 23 years, and when we first sold this product, it was 500 micrograms of biotin, and the price was higher. Here we are 23 years later, it's 5,000 5,000 micrograms of biotin at a lower price. It's remarkable what you've been able to do to improve this product and to help us save even more. It's very exciting. It's a perfect day to try this product.
And we added more ingredients to it. So it's more comprehensive now than it was initially. We've added MSM, we've added a range of nutrients that just ensure that you get even more benefits from biotin, because as important as biotin is, in fact, the more important something is, the more it generally has other components that it relies on to deliver its important benefits. That's how the biochemistry of our body works. There's no one single hero ingredient. Certainly biotin is the most important because of the role it plays, but also because of its absence in our diet, that we barely get 50 to 100 micrograms of biotin on our diet on a daily basis. And I'm actually going to show a chart here behind me that shows the levels of biotin. Whoops.
Whoopsie
Whoops,
daisy.
just dropped a whole bunch of charts.
Oh,
but when we look at, this is the formula, if we skip over to here, if we look at the best sources of biotin, and I show this chart because a lot of us think that if we eat a healthy diet, we can get the biotin that we need for healthy hair, skin, and nails as we age. The fact is, the best sources of biotin, chicken liver, beef liver, not something we want to be eating 6 pounds and 11 pounds respectively, but that's what you'd have to consume to be equivalent to the daily supply of biotin in healthy hair, skin, and nails. And then the chart we have next.
It would be impossible to eat.
Oh, it's impossible
the biotin.
to get the same levels of biotin. But these are foods that if you asked folks, what are healthy foods that give you good levels of biotin? Some people will say salmon, or healthy fish, or healthy berries, or nuts, or cruciferous vegetables, or dairy products. But if you look at the list, you're consuming 104 pounds of salmon, 156 pounds of halibut. So the number that we use in terms of the label, the 5,000 micrograms, it's not an arbitrary number. You don't have to worry about overdosing or being toxic, and you don't ever need to take more than 5,000 micrograms. If you look at the research, it typically will say that between 2,000 and 5,000 micrograms, that really is the sweet spot for seeing the benefits of biotin in terms of challenges to our skin, challenges to our nail growth, or challenges to our hair growth. So we don't pick the numbers out of thin air. We pick the numbers based upon the science, based upon your feedback, and despite the fact that this product follows the science, that it's 100% pure and additive-free, and unlike more expensive gummies, the gummies that you might see online, the gummy hair vitamins, which gummy vitamins to me violate something that you could go back 30 or 40 years. It was something called the jelly bean rule. That the jelly bean rule was that you couldn't simply take jelly beans and put some vitamins in them and suddenly, magically, they're now healthy. As far as I'm concerned, that's what gummies are. How many calories are in a jelly bean? Probably 10, 15, 20 calories, mostly sugar. How many calories are in a gummy? 10, 15, 20, 30 calories, mostly sugar. So how are they any different than that jelly bean rule? Why would we ever contemplate, when we're avoiding, say, consuming sugar, because sugar isn't in our best interest, isn't healthy, how would you ever consider a nutritional supplement that's nothing more than sugar in a gummy form? How could we consider that healthy? And with a product like this, small capsule, easy to swallow capsule, tiny capsule, you could actually empty the capsule and put it in a smoothie, put it in a beverage, but it's a tiny capsule with an ultrafine powder. It's super soluble. So that little tiny capsule, that's why this immediately goes to work. It's super soluble. Our biotin is instantly bioavailable. It's not trapped or imprisoned in a tablet, which is the worst way to ever contemplate making a healthy supplement for your hair, skin, and nails. So it's the perfect supplement. It's a fraction of the price of the products you'd see online, those gummies and things. And look at the reviews. There's almost 6,000 reviews, and over 90% of them are positive reviews.
That's it. Again, if you are just stopping in, as I was mentioning, Sunday night is the night we get very busy. We get a lot of people seeing our presentation on the Today Special for the first time, and this is the last time. I need to remind everybody that Andrew's only doing a one-day visit this month. Normally in July, it's a 2-weekend visit. This is it. It's one day. So after today, we will not see Andrew again until September. until September. So this is your time to take advantage. The reason it's important, obviously, this is the today's special, but every other Andrew Lessman product, I need to remind you, the prices will be going up. This is the birthday visit, the prices are here just for the visit, the free shipping and handling, the extra flex pay, all the things that we're taking advantage of now. I would encourage you to make your list, get your products placed. If you are already a fan of Andrew's products, get those orders in, because again, we won't see Andrew back until September. And a lot of us wait for the visits because obviously when Andrew's here, that's when we get the biggest savings. We get special pricing across the board, you get the extra flex pays, and you get today's specials. This is the most important and exciting today's special in the world of beauty, period. This is a today's special. You think of all the money, girls and guys too, that we spend on beauty products. Come on. I mean, when you think about it, what do you spend at the hair salon? What do you spend at the nail salon? What do you spend on cosmetics? What do you spend on makeup, right? I mean, $89 for a year supply is a drop in the bucket.
No, not necessarily a year supply. It could be a 2-year supply.
You're right.
Given the higher potency of this product, you can use this either as a 1 or 2 capsule a day product. So it's either a little bit over a dime or it's a little over 20 cents a day.
Yeah.
In either case, you're talking about something that's a little over $3 or a little over $6 a month. So it's incredibly affordable when you look at what other things might cost. Certainly if you look at what other products like this might cost. And I mentioned earlier today that I received some criticism that this product would be much more popular if it were more expensive, because the low price is inconsistent with the high value. Well, as far as I'm concerned, what gives something value...
I think that's a good problem to have.
Yeah, but I think what gives something value is when something has really exceptional properties, but it's inexpensive. That's what value is to me. Value isn't based upon price. Value is based upon what that return is on the investment. And the investment here at a dime or so a day, the return on investment, when you read those reviews, the kinds of reviews you'd be able to write, that's what I think the best value is. So I prefer this being my least expensive today special of the year per capsule per day. And when you consider that biotin is among the most expensive ingredients in a multivitamin, which is why you don't find biotin in a multivitamin typically at more than 30 micrograms. The reason why is it's so expensive. The same reason that the multivitamins shortchange us on lutein or zeaxanthin or lycopene and biotin is because they're so expensive. Because if you put more biotin in a multivitamin, as we do, we put 500 micrograms in our multivitamin because we want to get everyone to a level that's meaningful. And for our hair, skin, and nail product, you have to get into the neighborhood of a couple of thousand micrograms a day. So at 1 capsule, you're at 2,500. At 2 capsules, you're at 5,000. You never need to take 3 capsules. 1 or 2, a year or a 2-year supply in that large bottle, and you're talking about literally pennies a day.
And that's nice. I'm going to show you guys one more time what the choices are as we approach 50,000 ordered. May I remind you that the 360 were down to the final few hundred, the 180 were down to the final few hundred. We were completely sold out of the 720. We've added a couple thousand of those, but I will say with closing in almost 50,000 of these ordered, this is your time to stock up, to try it. See if it doesn't work. And if you already take it and love it, don't forget to order. That's happened to me before because I work with Andrew a lot when he's here. And so I work late at night, and then I get up and I come to work again, and I have forgotten, to order my today's special, and I'm never happy with myself when I do that. So the point is, if you haven't gotten around to going to your computer or picking up your phone, calling us or logging on to order, this would be a good time to do it, because at midnight, this turns into a pumpkin. At midnight, the offer completely expires. I'll show you again what the choices are. You can always do a try me. That is always available from Andrew. He wants you to be able to try it. You can do a 60, a 180, a 360, or a 720. Obviously, we encourage you, if you can, to go here with not 4 flex pay, it's actually 5 flex pays. And with the 5 flex pays, may I remind you, you're getting this home for $17.99. If you do the 360, which for me personally, I only take 1 a day of these. I used to take 2 a day, and now my hair grows so fast. My nails, I'm constantly filing my nails down. They grow so fast, and my hair grows so fast. I really need a haircut right now. My hair just grows like a weed. So the point here is I take 1 a day. So for those of you that want to do 1 a day, you do 360, that's $10 a month. $10 a $7 a month.
You could also get the 720 and
Sure.
have it last 2 years.
Exactly.
Because you will not have to worry about loss of potency in that 2-year period. Also, even looking at the prices, I was noticing there that the $54.90 for the 360, that would be a great today's special price for the 180.
Exactly.
So that's $15 off the 180.
This is crazy.
So
my
whatever
gosh.
size you choose, the savings are remarkable. It's an opportunity to get a product that's an exceptional product. As I said before, the biotin is bioavailable. You're getting the MSM. You're getting all of the ingredients you need to get an exceptional result. It's not like so many of those products that are basically just, as I said earlier, a one-trick pony. It's all biotin. It's all or nothing. And plus, they then imprison that biotin in a tablet where it's basically 99% additives. It's just biotin locked up in a tablet, not necessarily bioavailable. And that's why so many of the reviews talk about other folks using different beauty products on the market, that biotin product, this hair, skin, and nail product, and getting no results. And they take our product and they get suddenly significant results. And that's because of the way we put it together, the comprehensive ingredients, and its bioavailability. Also the fact that it's easy to swallow, it will never upset your stomach, it's never going to repeat on you, unlike any other product like this. And just going to read some reviews.
Great.
I have some reviews and then we'll read some of the science.
Because there's 5,885 reviews. Your average out of a perfect 5 is 4.5. And there are actually over 5,000 excellent reviews on this product, on a beauty product. That says a lot. I mean, a 3 is good. 3 means good, right? Average good. 4 means very good.
Right.
5 is perfect.
No,
That's pretty exciting.
1 is poor, 2 is fair,
Right.
3 is good, 4 is very good or excellent, and 5 is perfect.
Perfect, right.
And so even a product that might be averaging 3.5 stars is a decent product.
Absolutely.
A product mathematically, for a product to average 4.5 stars, the unanimity, the consistency of the positive reviews have to be at the highest level. As I said before, you have to have almost 80% of your reviews be 5-star reviews. And as we look here, we'll read just a handful of the reviews. I just grabbed them at random because they're all so positive. Depend upon it. This is my first purchase of Mr. Lessman supplements, and the results of this particular one have been amazing, to say the least.
Wow.
At 72, I've had problems with hair loss and soft nails. After a short period of use, my hair loss has greatly diminished. My nails are stronger, and I no longer need a cuticle cream. In conclusion, buy this product. From Susie in Florida. Glorious, well, this is a long one. Glorious, what has taken me so long? I've been taking Andrew Lessman's vitamins for years, but did not think I needed this product. For the past several months, I had noticed that my nails continued to chip. They would not grow. I also noticed problems with my hair. I decided to take this product. I've been on it for 6 days. I take 2 a day. I'm being honest when I say I notice progress already.
In 6 days.
For the first time in months, I see my nails growing. And better yet, all 10 of them have not broken. Unbelievable, my hair is less tangled and is softer. I'm so excited because I used to have beautiful hair and nails. I strongly recommend this product. Thank you, HSN, for carrying it. From Lucy in California.
Excellent,
Thank you, Lucy.
Nice.
Thank God for the gift of Andrew Lessman. I ran out of these about a month or more ago and did not reorder. In the last 2 weeks, my nails have been splitting and getting caught on things and breaking off. I used to complain about how often I would have to clip my nails when I used to take this product because my nails were growing and strong. I will never complain about that again.
Good problem
My
to
skin is also not doing so good. I am putting in an order this weekend and will make sure I never run out again. Thank you, Andrew.
You know, you hear that a lot. People, once they run out, you forget how much you love it until you stop using it, and then suddenly your hair is breaking off, there's more hair in the drain, there's more hair on your brush again, your nails are chipping and breaking, right? I mean, that's when you realize, uh-oh, that was really working.
No, and it does. It's a product that it's not magic, it's science. And after I read these reviews, I'll go through some of the science charts that talk about how unique, in particular, biotin is in terms of all of the chemistry that it's essential for in the human body. So when you're benefiting from this and you see the benefits to your hair, skin, and nails, you can also know that it's benefiting your cardiovascular system, it's benefiting the connective tissue in your joints, it's benefiting your vascular tissue, that biotin isn't just essential for beauty. Biotin plays an essential role throughout our body as well.
There we go. Okay.
amazing. I'm 67 and was afraid that I was losing my formerly thick hair. This product has completely turned that around.
Wow.
I'm thrilled not to have handfuls of hair in my hand after I comb through it. I take a number of other AL products too, and my doctor totally approves of every one. Yay. I could go on and on. Thank you, Andrew.
Bravo. Nice.
Better nails and hair. I was very reluctant to buy this product because there are so many hair, skin, and nail vitamins on the market. But now, I wish I had ordered a bigger bottle. I already had great skin, but it did wonders for my hair and nails. My hair was thinning around the edges and just thinning, period, from chemical processing. My hair, chemical processing most of my life. But after 2 weeks of taking Healthy Hair, Skin, and Nails, I saw my hair start to grow and get thicker. Wow. It was amazing.
Wow.
Great product.
Nice.
Love. And I think about 2,000, almost 2,000 of the reviews use the word love of the almost 6,000 reviews. Love. My hair is full with super shine. My skin is no longer dry and scaly. My nails are growing longer and much stronger. I'm 50 years young and never had hair, skin, and nails like this.
Wow.
I will never be without it again. I just ordered the 500 count. I've been taking it for about 2 months now, and I love the results. And now, for today's special, we have a 720 count.
That's right.
Perfect formula. I love how eloquent and well-written these reviews are. We don't edit them. Healthy Hair, Skin, and Nails is one supplement I always make sure to take. I believe it has a perfect formula to support not only my hair, skin, and nails, but also my joints, such as MSM. I used to take many of these supplements separately. I find it so much more convenient to take them all together, also more affordable. My nails and hair are both long and healthy. I wish I could post a photo of my nails. I did post one on Facebook and suggested my friends try using Healthy Hair, Skin, and Nails. I've given bottles of this support formula to several of my friends who were having problems with their nails or hair. They have become regular users.
Nice.
I think the last one, happy. I've been using these vitamins for about 3 months now. I'm so happy with them. My hair is looking great. My manicurist compliments me on how nice my nails are looking too. I am a happy lady. And just as I said before, this is from a medical journal, Journal of Drugs and Dermatology, and certainly Biotin, and this formula is not a drug. Biotin is a water-soluble B-complex vitamin that has been shown to alter gene expression in more than 2,000 genes.
Wow.
I'm not sure if any other vitamin can make that statement.
Amazing.
But it has far-reaching effects beyond the benefits that we seek to our hair, skin, and nails. Biotin is required for the cellular metabolism of glucose, amino acids, and fatty acids. So when we're building and creating these tissues, our hair, skin, and nails are complex tissues, integrating protein, integrating fatty acids, integrating water. So when we do that work, it requires very specific chemistry, of which biotin is at the very center, as is vitamin C, as are other B vitamins. We make sure that all of the components are in this product. So don't let the pennies a day. And normally people say something's pennies a day when it's 50, 60, 70, 80 pennies a day. This is 12 pennies a day at one capsule, or 24 pennies a day. So it really, truly is pennies a day.
There you go. Oh, sorry. I'm just here. I'm getting updates from Stephen in my ear.
That we're running out of
everything.
sizes.
He's telling me everything's in the hundreds, except for there's about 3,000 or so left.
That's because we made sure
this was almost gone,
we
right?
added more quantity in the large sizes, because again, the two largest sizes represent over 70% of all orders. So almost 3/4 of all orders are the two largest sizes.
There we go.
So that's why we make sure that's where we put the quantity.
Yeah, so I just want to give you guys, in case you're just stopping in, channel surfing around, I just want to be sure you know that this is your chance to order this, because indeed it is your last chance for the rest of the year. This will not be a today's special until July of 2020. July of 2020. You will not see the 720 size offered again until July of 2020. So this is special. It's a one-time, one-day, biggest, best value, lowest price. It's never been lower than this. And then on top of that, we've never done the 5 flex pay with the free shipping and handling. So it's the perfect day to try Healthy Hair, Skin, and Nails for yourself. The reviews Andrew shared, that's a snippet of the thousands. And it's really interesting because people are so passionate. They take the time to write the most articulate reviews, and we love it. We appreciate it so much. We learn from your reviews, but these reviews in particular, and especially on a beauty product, because very few beauty products, I'll tell you, become customer picks. I mean, 3.5, 3.5 stars is it's the norm in the world of beauty. It's hard to get a beauty product to get thousands of women and men who are taking a product to agree that it's perfect. That is a really tough thing to achieve.
Almost impossible.
Right.
Because if it works on the outside of our body, that's different than the chemistry. We all share the same chemistry inside our body. On the outside of our body, our skin types are different, oily and not so oily, dry, whatever it might be. Our hair type is thinner or thicker. It's curly, it's straight. So on the outside of our body, it's almost a fantastic product for you on the outside of your body. If you have a different skin type from someone else, might be a horrible product for someone else. It doesn't mean it's a bad product, it just means it's not the right product for you. But when something delivers on our biochemistry, the thing that we all share, it's not surprising that the reviews are over 90% positive, because we are going after the one thing that we all share in common, which is the inner workings. We might all be a little different about how we move through the world and how we say look in the world, but that which makes us who we are, our inner workings, our chemistry, we all share that. And that's what this product is actually delivering upon.
You know, when I first noticed it, my husband brought up the fact that I didn't have hair clogging the drains in the shower. Wasn't that nice of him?
Compliment you on that.
It's like, you know, we don't have a bunch of hair in the drain anymore. I'm like, aren't you proud of me? I mean, seriously, that's when we first, and you know when you brush your hair, you get all that. I'd look at my brush, I'm like, holy mackerel. Look at all the hair in my brush. So no hair, you know, very little hair, if any, in the drains anymore. My brushes aren't clogged up with hair anymore. And that should have been, you know, for me, a light bulb, but I guess I just thought that's part of, you know, getting older. My hair is gonna start coming out when I brush it, when I take a shower. But guess what? You start using this, you don't end up with those clumps of hair in your brush and going down the drain. And those are, for me, that's when I really started realizing this is working. And then my hairdresser brings up, I mean, because your hair grows so much faster. My nails, I rarely ever break a nail. I do have acrylic overlay on my nails just because polish stays longer and I sell jewelry. But the truth is, those are all my own natural nails underneath it. And they always marvel, my nail people, at how really strong for acrylics, because they weaken your nails. My nails are so healthy for wearing acrylic over my own natural nails all these years. And it's just, I think it's a testimony to really giving my body what it needs, all of us giving our body what it needs to grow strong nails, to grow better hair, and to have better skin.
I mean, certainly for me, as active as I am, I'm constantly, I mountain bike, I do all sorts of crazy things outdoors, so I damage my fingernails, I damage my toenails, but they look completely fine. They don't have ridges in them and things like that, and the reason why is when I damage them, they grow back healthy. And I think your body requires the key nutrients necessary to support that kind of unique growth. And as I was describing earlier, when it comes to our hair, skin, and nails, it truly is unique growth. That these are tissues that, whether we're 18 years old and they grow beautifully, or 25 years old, whatever it might be, why should we expect that when things change, that at 50, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 years of age, it's going to grow the same way, and that we're going to get away with whatever we were getting away with when we were 15 or 20 or 25. It just doesn't work that way. And personally, I have found that the more I give my body what it needs, it's remarkable how well my body does things. And I think so many of us just figure there are certain things that you could watch a video of me from 30 years ago on television. We don't look the same, things change. But to the extent we give our body what it needs, I think we could postpone the adverse consequences of those changes. And certainly, this is something that we're not specifically talking about health here. We're talking about healthy nutrients that allow our body to grow healthy hair, skin, and nails, which is an incredibly demanding process. But I think it goes without saying that when you care for those tissues, you're caring for your health in general. In fact, almost every general practitioner, when you go to your doctor and get a checkup, they're going to look at your skin, they're going to look at your hands, and you're going to look at your nails and hair, because that's a window on what's going on inside your body. What tissues are constantly growing and reflecting exactly, revealing exactly what's going on inside your body nutritionally, health-wise, otherwise. So to the extent we give our body those healthy nutrients, it reveals great things on the outside of our body, because they're constantly, it's an opportunity, because they're constantly growing and changing, they're never fixed in time. So we always have that moment, that opportunity to make that change, and that's what this product represents. sense, or if you could find something like it. You don't have to get this one, but don't get a gummy. You don't need another 15 or 20 calories of sugar every day. Try to find a product that emulates the ingredients present in this. There are some copycat products out there. You won't find the same purity, the same quality, or the same value, but this is where you start.
That's right, and we did put a clock on the screen because we have more to bring you in this show with Andrew Lessman, his final show until September. May I remind all of you, if you're just stopping by now, almost 52,000 have already been spoken for. Wow, this would have been way sold out earlier today if Andrew were not the manufacturer and able to call in a few more to stock for us tonight. So I want to share with you one more time what's here. We still have all the choices at this stage of the game. However, many of these are getting limited. We have only a few more than 2,000 left in the 720. We have a few hundred left in the 360, the 180, or the 60 count. That's where we're sitting right now. They're all on not 4 flex pay, 5 flex pay. So 5 flexible payments. You're about $18 to get this home. You're $10 to get this home. These are by and large, by far, of the 52,000 over here. These are for sure making up the vast majority, probably 90% of these orders are these 2 sizes. So you know your budget. I hope you will try it. It's fun to find a beauty product that really delivers, that really works. There's something just wonderful about it, and it makes you feel good. And like Andrew said, you're not just, when you get this home, read the ingredient deck. This reads like a mini multivitamin. I mean, this is beyond 5,000 micrograms of biotin. You're getting everything else in here, vitamin C, vitamin D, B1, B2. It's like a B complex in here. It's amazing all of the other folic acid, I mean, all the other MSM, all the other wonderful ingredients that are in this unique formula, in this tiny little capsule, easy to swallow, never upset your stomach, will not repeat on you. There's a reason. If you're new to HSN, if you've not tried Andrew's products before, start here. It's one of his biggest bestsellers of all time, lowest return, top reorder. If you're new to us, this is where you start. I think this is one of the ways people discover Andrew's products for the first time and realize, okay, there really is a difference. You know, you can skimp on certain things if you're buying, you know, paper towels or something. You can skimp, you can buy generic, but when it comes to your vitamins, I think that it's important to really buy the best you can afford. This just happens to be the biggest bargain in the world of a healthy hair, skin, and nail product on the planet right now.
And what's fascinating when you had said this, and that was, the product long ago was significantly more expensive than it is today, but here at HSN, this was the #1 product in terms of the first product of mine that someone would try.
Yeah.
The second product at the time was the Secure Meal Replacement. The third product was our omega-3, and the fourth product was our circulation vein support.
Oh, no kidding. Oh,
as far as products that someone would try and then subsequently get something else. And this is a product, I think, once you try it, the proof is really in the pudding. And what's great here, unlike a typical store or something like that, unconditional money-back guarantee. The product doesn't work. There's a return shipping label that comes with it, so it's not like you're going to be put out a great deal to ship it back. So it's a product that either delivers and you're thrilled, as we read in all these reviews, or it costs you nothing. It was just and as I say, it's an opportunity. And again, I want to emphasize, there's no reason to be taking gummies, especially when one considers the way we make products. The reason why gummies were good for certain people is because tablets are difficult to swallow, because tablets upset our stomach, because tablets can repeat on us. My capsules contain ultrafine powder. Anyone could swallow them. Even if you don't want to swallow them, you could open them up, as I will do in a second, and empty out the powder. But it's a tiny capsule, easy to swallow capsule. There's no additives, whereas gummies are, all they are is additives. There's a tiny bit of nutrition and then a whole bunch of additives. So this is affordable, it's pure, it delivers on really what I think a promise that any vitamin company should make to you, that you're getting only what you want, it's pure, and you're not having any problems or other issues or sugar or other additives. So the capsule, it's so tiny it almost gets lost between my fingers. It's a teeny tiny capsule, and the powder it's an ultrafine powder. You could see the dust coming out. That ultrafine powder is what delivers the nutrition, and that ultrafine powder is so soluble that it goes to work immediately. It will not upset your stomach. A rock-hard tablet sitting in your stomach, it's like swallowing a rock. And what would we expect if we swallowed a rock? We'd have an upset stomach. So there's no reason to ever be taking a tablet. Unfortunately, those products that are not gummies, most of them are tablets. So this is the common sense solution. This is the pure way. It's something I'm excited to say, it's the more affordable way. Usually because of the purity, because of the capsules and things like that, my products are going to be a little bit more expensive than products that can't even compare to them. But today we're talking about a value that is really can't be compared to. So you're getting what you want, you're getting what you need, you're not getting additives, you're not getting any of the things you don't want, and you're not getting any of the problems that come with typical products.
Here we go, and if you can use express ordering, that is going to be the quickest way to get in. We are very busy. A lot of people are placing those orders before midnight, of course, because this will be expiring at midnight tonight. So pick the size you'd like us to send you. Remember, 5 FlexPay will be going away, so you're getting the best prices, you're getting extra FlexPay available, you get free shipping and handling, so you get to actually try it. If you order the largest one, you're trying it for $18. Right. $18 to try it. If you don't love it, return it. We'll give you the $18 back. I mean, it's that simple. Yep. It's so low risk. If you order the 360, it's $10 to try it. Free shipping.
Yep.
Well, try it. Get it home, try it. If you don't decide you love it, return the unused portion. We give you your $10 back. So that's what I like. It's very low risk, and especially if you're ever going to buy something from us, the fact this is the lowest return item that Andrew brings us. Yeah. And Andrew's the lowest return rate product line we sell, right? I mean, when you just do all, we talk about sing the praises here, this is a sure bet. It really is. It's going to work. And again, if it doesn't, you don't have to worry about that. I mean, that's the best part. We want you to be happy. That's the most important thing for us. We want you to be happy. We're celebrating our 42nd birthday. Isn't that amazing? 42 years. HSN, the largest electronic retailer on television. And Andrew's been here for 23 of those 42 years. And it's been an amazing ride. When Andrew came to HSN, I had never even thought about vitamins. I wasn't a vitamin taker. A lot of you maybe didn't really take a lot of vitamins or discover vitamins.
I was met with great, how would I say politely, skepticism by the hosts here at HSN when I arrived 23 years ago. And I had been at QVC for 6 years, almost 6 years before that. Right. And I kind of looked at my company as being unique because out in the marketplace, most vitamins are not manufactured by the company that offers them. They're made by contract manufacturers. So I thought we were kind of special. I was proud of the fact that we actually make everything that you see. You know what it was? Because in our world, it's TV. So it's demonstrable. It's fun to show you something. It's fun to show you how a beauty product works. Or it's fun to show you how a beautiful stone will sparkle. Yes. We demonstrate here. Right. We explain and demonstrate and teach. But for Andrew, it was different. Like, how are you going to demonstrate a vitamin? Like, in my head, I'm like, are we just going to talk about vitamins for 2 hours? How is that going to work? Well, and lo and behold, it's amazing. This is the most incredible health and wellness classroom in America. But that's what it was. When I started 23 years ago, we had a blackboard. And it really was a classroom.
Oh, no kidding.
That
you
was
had a blackboard?
Don't you remember? I had a blackboard. I even had like a skeleton.
Were you drawing on a blackboard?
I was drawing on a blackboard with my terrible penmanship.
Oh, I don't remember that.
But the real intent, as I said when I first came to QVC, when I first came here, that I said, I don't know how to sell. I do know how to educate. Right. I do have a variety of information that I can provide. So, and both QVC and HSN said to me, well, great, educate away, go do your thing. And because it's one of those things that the more people try to sell products like this, the more tempted they are to make disease claims and make inappropriate claims for a product. When these products are natural products that don't require or deserve any kind of claims beyond the fact that they give your body, when you talk about the science, it tells you that you give your body what your body requires to promote the healthy growth of these tissues. And just as, we look at this chart here, I was noticing I love having the scientific charts here. This is from the expert review of endocrinology and metabolism, that the importance of biotin for human health has been underappreciated for many years. And this is something that's now recognized. And biotin has to be bioavailable. It has to be able to be absorbed by our body. Evidence has been provided that marginal biotin deficiency, meaning that we're slightly biotin deficient, might be more common than widely believed. Therefore, biotin homeostasis, the balance of biotin in our body, is crucial for maintaining normal body functions, in particular in the heart, muscle, and brain. We're not even talking about our hair, skin, and nails. So understand that this is a great product for your hair, skin, and nails, but I love the fact that in the back of my mind, I know how beneficial it is for all the other systems in your body as well.
Okay, I know that.
We need to run along.
We are going to run along. That means
Yes.
it's time for me to put my, as Stephen calls them, my big girl shoes on. So I'm going to do that, and we're going to wrap this up for now.
I think you get taller than me when you put your big girl
I
shoes
might.
on.
How tall are you?
I'm probably almost 5'11".
See, so I'm 5'9", so you're right. I might be an inch taller than you with my big girl shoes.
So I'm feeling very
well, we
insecure
could put
right
you
now.
in a pair of wedges.
Yes.
Yeah, I can see. Yeah,
Well,
I'm sure.